Hello guys, CHIBILITY Productions here. Today, I am going to be introducing some chickens with special abilities to you. Hence the name, CHIBILITY, chicken ability. Very genius. Boom. That's our franchise name. But if you saw the video's title, we're not talking about the stories or anything. We're talking about the character battle cards, CHIBILITY Cards Battle, CCB in short. Today's video is going to be more like a tutorial on how to play this game. I only have the physical edition of this game right now, but me and one of my friends is working on digitalizing this and making a playable online game. So if you're interested in that, or you gain the interest later in this video, please consider subscribing. I know, it's my first ever video, and I'm already asking for subscribers. But guys, please, it really helps. Anyway, to start the game, each player, it's gonna be multiple players, is going to draft 3 cards. 1, 2, and 3. Now we hide our cards from our opponent and reveal it to ourselves. We have 3 different cards. We now have to arrange them in the order of front, middle, and back. How this works is the front unit is the only one that's going to receive damage. When the front unit dies, it's going to be the middle unit that receives damage, and then back. Logically works. So we want to have our tankiest unit in the front, usually. You can mess around with it. You don't really have to follow any rules and stuff. There's no rules to strategy, you know. But in most cases, the weakest unit goes to the back. So in this case, we see that this John app have 450 hit points and 25 defense, which is pretty nice comparing to 375 and 200. So that's what I'm going to go with for now. Now on the other side, we're going to do the same. But this time I'm going to put this card in the front, because you'll see why in a moment. Now we can actually start the battle. This is how I usually put the cards, so it's easier for both players to see. To proceed in the game, we have to look for the highest speed, the unit with the highest speed. In this case, it's going to be Napoleon with the speed of 100. This little symbol here is a bit different in every single card, but it is supposed to resemble speed. Our Napoleon has a speed of 100, which is higher than any of the units on the board, so that's why it's going first. In each card's action phase, we can choose to do a variety of things. There's active skills, which you can actively use in your action turn, in your turn basically. And there's basic attacks, which you just use. Pretty self-explanatory. There's also passives, which gets activated under certain scenario. Let's see for now what we want to do. There's basic attack, 75 times 3. I'll explain why it is written like this a bit later. Surrender, we don't need that right now. And gun, that's so little damage. So we're going with the basic attack of 75 multiplied by 3. It's supposed to say 3 multiplied by 75. Just ignore that for now. And after we use that, it's going to go to the front unit, which is John app right here. Now, we can quickly explain what this defense means. You see how we have 75 attack 3 times, and there's a 25 defense. The defense kind of work like a damage deduction. So in this case, instead of deducting 25 damage, it's going to deduct 3 times 25 damage, because it's a 3-time attack, and that means there will be a 75 damage deduction, resulting in a 150 effective damage. I'll let you do the math really quickly, that's how it works. But after calculating, it's supposed to do 150 damage, which means John Up is going to be left with 300 hit points. And that's basically how you play the game. Oh, but also, remember about passives? Now, John M has a passive ability. That's smelly. That's not really respective. I'm gonna change that later. But I created this a long time ago. When I say a long time, it's like 7th grade. Little kid times. So we're kind of mean to each other. Anyway, the attacking enemy will lose 30 hit points. Now, when we say lose 30 hit points, it's going to ignore the defense factor thing. It goes directly to damage. That means we just lose 30 hit points, dropping our hit points to 245. It's going to take a notebook or something to keep track of all these stats and basically damage dealt. Yeah. But anyway, as I said before, we're working on a digitalized version, so it will be much easier for all of you to play later. That's basically the game for now. I will not be completing this game since it's gonna take a very long time. It's basically me playing against me. There's a lot of calculation and all stuff, that stuff. But I showed the hit points, defense, speed, passive, active, and how turns works. That's like the fundamentals of this game. And I feel like that's gonna be it for now. Again, if you're interested, please subscribe. Leave comments, please. We need comments. I need comments. I really appreciate comments. It's gonna help me. It's gonna give me idea of what I need to correct and all that. Anyway, I didn't really prepare for this video, so it's kind of crappy. I'm just speaking to the camera with my cards. Little to no effort, but I swear I'm gonna create more effort content later. Alright? That's gonna be it. Remember, we are CHIBILITY Productions. Subscribe. Bye.